Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at Everything You Need to Know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news the US Central Bank still sees American inflation elevated above where it needs to be. At its latest review, the US Fed has delivered the result markets expected, and one well signalled by the recent Fed speakers, a hawkish hold. They kept the federal funds rate at a 22-year high of 5.5% for the second consecutive time. Inflation is easing back, and they seem aware of avoiding an overshoot in monetary tightening. But with the American economy defying repeated expectations of a slowdown, market expectations that the Fed has done raising rates may be premature, and the Fed is clearly keeping its options open on that. With the American working age population growing at least 70,000 a month, it is positive that payrolls rose 113,000 in October from September in the precursor ADP employment report on private sector payrolls, and well above the 89,000 gain in September. But the rise was much less than the expected 150,000. In the nation's factories, the internationally benchmarked market PMI for the US was revised up slightly to neither expanding nor contracting in October, a small improvement from their flash report. But the widely watched local ISM factory PMI told a different story, contracting slightly and slightly faster in October than September. Weak new order levels were a feature of the ISM report, contrasting with the rising new order levels in the market survey. Take your pick. And for the first time on record, bank lending for commercial property in China actually fell in September, according to central bank monitoring. They claim it has stabilised. Debt growth to companies was high overall, up 10.9% from a year ago, but it seems to have culminated in the commercial real estate sector. In India, their jobless rate jumped to 10.1% in October from 7.1% in September, the highest level since May 2021. The issue is especially sharp in rural India, where the weakest monsoon rains in 5 years is weighing on farm production, especially for rice. The US Treasury 10-year yield is down 5 basis points from this time yesterday at 4.81%. And the price of gold will start today at $1,976 an ounce. That's down $15 from yesterday. And oil prices have held their recent level, still at just on $81.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price has risen 50 US cents to be now just on $86 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today at 58.3 US cents and back up a quarter cent from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're softish at 91.6 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're also up a quarter cent to 55.3 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today fractionally high at just on 68.4. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.